Oh, snap. Is Puffy not who he says he is? Let's play this video. And I'm going to come back with my reaction. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Oh, snap.
And to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell.
Right.
I'll Be Sure.
Well, I know I'll Be Sure.
D.
Right.
And Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant.
Ooh. So that's how you hooked up. Puffy and Kim.
Kim is dead.
Wow.
D is dead.
Yep.
Andre Harrell is dead.
Yep. Oh, snap.
2 left. Puffy and Al almost died.
That just recently happened.
Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack.
Right.
Andre Harrell, heart attack.
Out of nowhere.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body. That she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack.
Yep, they do.
Pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know...
Wow.
You want to know what they all had in common, though?
Puffy.
The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books.
Right. What?
Andre was writing a book right before he died.
Yep.
Heavy D was working on a book before he died.
Wow.
Kim Porter was working on a book before she died.
Right.
And I'll Be Sure was working on the documentary of his life.
Uptown.
And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma?
Not even a cold.
Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone.
That is deep. Whoa. Whoa. Dang. That's crazy. And you know what the thing about it is, too, with Puffy is, Puffy's dad was a cold-blooded gangster. Like, his dad ended up getting murked because his dad was having people murked. I mean, all these coincidences. His dad was he used to roll with Nicky Barnes. I think he was like Nicky Barnes is like Hitman, from what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently he was having, and this was back when Puffy was like, maybe Puffy dad passed away when Puffy was 3 years old. This was like in the 70s. That was back when heroin. Puffy dad was a heavy duty street dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why his mom looks the way she looks. She, you know, you could tell back in her day she was in the street cats. You know, Puffy's mom, you could tell she was in the street cats, and she used to roll with Nicky Barnes, and all them. Puffy dad used to roll with them, and from what I heard, that's why Puffy dad ended up meeting his demise. Puffy dad used to put in work, so you don't think. They say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So it's like, and now the whole thing with Tupac. And then the whole thing with Keefy D. Keefy D may be telling the truth that Puffy did pay. I mean, hey, Puffy was at that was at the time where Bad Boys was like on top, like Bad Boy was huge. You know what I'm saying? I think they gave Puffy like a $20 million, the whole deal with Clive Davis, and to launch Bad Boy. I think he gave him like $20 million or something like that, $25 million. So he had cash to spend. So then Biggie come up, because Biggie, from what I was hearing, Biggie didn't really like Puffy. He thought Puffy was a cornball. You know, you've seen interviews with Gene Deal and other guys. They say he just wanted to be around Puffy and kind of be up under Puffy, and Puffy was going to make his dreams come true. Where that way he can get out the streets. But as far as them being boys, Biggie didn't really see him like that. He saw Puffy as like a cornball. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to get on, I hang out with this cornball to get on. If that's what I got to do. Puffy was using Biggie to get street cred because Biggie had the streets. He had cats in the streets. Biggie used to sell that stuff. So, and for people to take Puffy seriously and not look at him like a cornball, him being up under Biggie kind of gave him a little bit of, hey, he cool, he with me. But Biggie looking at him like, hey, dude, he with me, but he not with me because he a cornball. Y'all know, but I'm just being up under this cat so I can get on. Once I get on, get my bearings in this music industry going and get my name out there and I ain't gonna need this dude. I'm just using him as a calling card because he got the connections to the, Puffy was connected to Uptown. He was connected to Clive Davis, who gave him that deal. So I'm just gonna be up under this cat until I can get on, and then once I get on with this dude, I'm gonna shake him. You know what I'm saying? Craig Mack gone. Come on, man. Think about it. Craig Mack, and because you gotta think about it, Craig Mack was in his 40s when he got sick and passed away. These dudes ain't even made. I don't even think Al B. Sure is even 55 yet. You see what I'm saying? But Puffy, I don't even think I ever seen Puffy with a cold. I ain't never seen Diddy with a cold. So it's like, think about it. And she forgot to put Biggie in. Well, I think she did put Biggie in there. Biggie gone. Kim gone, who was like she said she worked at Uptown. That's how her and Puffy got together because he was an intern and she was a receptionist for Uptown. So Kim gone, Heavy D gone, which is one of their first artists. Diddy, let me see, Heavy D. She left out Craig Mack gone. Who else is gone? I feel like we missing somebody else that passed away that was up under them. But even just that, and Puffy ain't never even had a cold. And he always around when these tragedies happen. I mean, I don't know. Al B. Sure was almost out of here. He dropped the gang away and got real weak. Got sick from out of nowhere. Come on now. And like she said, Al B. Sure was getting ready to come out with a book. Because I remember him saying, he was on one interview saying, I'm getting ready to come out with the real. About how the whole thing started from beginning to end. And then boom, he got sick. I don't know. And on top of that, him and Kim was messing with the same. Kim was messing with Al B. Sure, because you gotta think, Quincy is Al B. Sure's son. That's Puffy's stepson. So Al B. Sure was with Uptown. He was dating Kim, and then once Puffy started working at Uptown, and then he got that deal with Clive Davis, Kim started messing with Puffy. And then, like she said, she was going to write a tell-all book. I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all think Puffy is behind all this stuff? We'll see. I don't know whether they're going to pursue him for this Tupac thing. Oh, yeah, Tupac? Come on, now. Even though the whole Tupac thing, the fact that Tupac swung on Orlando Anderson, and Orlando Anderson is Keefe D's nephew, and Keefe D had that meeting with Puffy. Had Orlando Anderson, have Tupac not started that fight with Orlando Anderson, would have met his demise anyway? Being that Puffy was gonna give him $1 million to have him, I don't know, man. Puffy and he come out with his, I'm all about love. It's about love. He got a new record label called Love Entertainment or something like that. What y'all think, man? And Puffy kind of strike me as one of those dudes that in interviews he ain't gonna let nothing stop him. You ain't finna get in his way. And if you gotta go, so be it. And he got billions of dollars at his disposal. Come on, man. What y'all think?